Hey guys, welcome to Thursday Thoughts from over here in the Maldives again. Just started the SUP session, or the SUP trip, 10-nighter, and we've had some pretty good conditions. A bit of wind unfortunately, but for the wing foiling and the downwind foiling it's been pretty fun for me, and certainly enticed a few of the SUP crew to sort of give it a crack. But yeah, I wanted to touch on a few things I learned from last week's foil camp, and one was board choice and how a small board is going to really prevent you from learning fast. I remember when Matt Costa was learning to downwind foil, I remember when Kahi was learning to foil, and they said to me, look, this is the hardest thing I've ever tried to learn, and it was because, I believe, because their board was too low in volume and maybe too skinny and too short. Nowadays there's boards that are coming out longer, skinnier, but probably still a little bit too low in volume, so just be aware that personally I'm using about 95 litres, but it's easier for me if I go higher volume. Easier for me to get up on foil. Zane Westwood, he's, from the last I know, when I downwind with him, he's normally on 105 to 110 litre board. He's lighter than me too, so he's like 75 kilos, thereabouts, and he's using an extra, it's like 40 litres, more litres, 40 litres over his body weight. So for those that are getting into it and looking to buy their first board, don't be scared of going too high a volume, because it's going to allow you to get up earlier, and the negative is a lot less now that the boards are skinnier. So yeah, food for thought. I also want to talk about, I guess, how nice it's been over here in the Maldives, and the little village behind me where it's off Mulla, and the little downwinder here, from Mushrooms to Mulla here just this afternoon. It was pretty fun. But I really think next year for the foil camp, definitely bring your wings, because it is seriously, you could have winged every day this week this last 2 weeks I've been here, and the waves are sick. Like, I had a really good wing yesterday afternoon on a 3.5 metre and a 850 code foil S series, and then my downwind board. I could have used a smaller board, but I didn't want to use my prone board, and I didn't bring a wing board. So yeah, I just brought two boards, my prone, my downwind 610 aviator, and my stand-up. I'm riding a 9 foot by 25.5 Revolution. Been really loving the SUP surfing over here, and especially when the waves are a bit better. It's been super fun. But yeah, what else am I going to talk about? Oh yeah, so Guinness World Record. It's official. I've actually finally been given the green light over a year later that my foil from Pretty Beach on the south coast of New South Wales back up to La Perouse in Sydney, 213 k's in 11 hours and 13 minutes, qualified for the official Guinness World Record for the furthest distance on foil within 12 hours. So a lot of people have talked to me and said, this guy Jules Cholet did 200 k's in 9 hours, and for the official Guinness record, because he didn't go to over 213 kilometres and he didn't upload his evidence, and it's actually quite a rigorous process to upload all the evidence and have witnesses, and you can't be towed up onto foil, you've got to do it all under your own power. You can't even step foot on the boat actually. So it was a full process and took a while for me to upload, and then once you upload it's 3 months for them to actually assess it. So yeah, official green light on the Guinness World Record. I've got a Guinness World Record, which is pretty sick. I'm pretty stoked on that. Yeah, it's kind of sinking in, so I'm going to be in the book at one stage just to get it. But we're also doing a documentary, so Jamie Gray, my mate who filmed it, he's piecing it all together. It's good timing. We've got the green light for Guinness World Record, and we've got a date, June 24, at the Collaroy Cinema. So tickets are on sale. I'll put in the link thing at the bottom here, and you can buy them there. But it's we're going to do a Q&A. There's going to be beers. It's going to be a bit of an event, and we're going to try to donate some money to the brain cancer group as well, to basically just, the whole reason I did it was because my dad and I talked about it before he passed away, foiling long distances and seeing how far you can go, and the treacherous waters you can sort of tackle on it, and just no crowds. You can hit all this fun out to sea and see how far you can go. He did triathlons. I did Hawaii, Kona Ironman, so he was a bit of an endurance guy, ultra marathons and whatnot, and he was pretty stoked with how the opportunities that foiling could give you in doing those sort of same ultra distance stuff while surfing. but in some really wild water. So yeah, that's my Thursday thoughts for this week. Guinness World Record, documentary screening, go more volume if you're learning the downwind foil, and it's kind of wingfall paradise this week over here in the Maldives. But yeah, happy Thursday, although I think it's not Thursday when I'm uploading, but you'll hear behind me, that's the call to prayer. So a Muslim country here in the Maldives, and this is it's like a bell every sunrise and sunset, the call to prayer. So yeah, cultural experience. But thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all next week.